Now, on another matter, President Biden is on the road today, and he's facing an uphill battle to convince the American people that Bidenomics is somehow working. For months, the president has been touring the country with a rosy assessment of the economy on his watch. He's been telling working Americans about what the administration's obsession with radical climate policy is doing for them. But by overwhelming margins, the American people haven't been buying what the president is selling. Polls continue to show that for millions of families, Bidenomics is just a code for higher prices, shrinking paychecks, and lower quality of life. The entire nation watched in real time as the Biden administration's war on domestic energy drove the price of gas and home heating through the roof. Taxpayers watched Washington Democrats turn their hard-earned dollars into subsidies for blue state liberal favorites, electric cars, and home appliances. Here's how one analysis put it, quote, "The typical American household must spend an additional $11,434 annually just to maintain the same standard of living they enjoyed in January of 2021. An extra $11,000 a year just to stay afloat." But the Biden administration's latest tactic appears to be publicly congratulating itself that prices on some everyday staples were actually rising slower than the record paces that were set during their time in office. The president himself has even wagged his finger at American growers, manufacturers, and retailers to, quote, "stop the price gouging now that inflation has come down." Well, the Bidenomics strategy apparently depends on working Americans ignoring the reality they live in every day. The White House seems to be counting on middle-class families to forget about the 40-year high inflation their spending binge helped create. They want the country to set aside that average food prices have risen 20% since President Biden took office. Well, it doesn't look like the American people have any intention of suspending their disbelief about Bidenomics. And who on earth would blame them?